Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Not the
I'm
response I was
Dr.
expecting.
Nick.
Welcome back. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is the Trials of the Xel'nari. We are the Storm Dragon Tavern.
And I'm scared.
You
Oh
should be.
yeah, and I'm hanging off the back of a boat.
Yeah?
You're levitating off the back of a boat.
She's
Being
floating.
dragged behind by a rope.
God, we already have a nomicide.
No!
Wow,
no.
and it wasn't even Kit.
It wasn't even Kit.
Allow me to add it to the nomicide.
How many nomicides are we already now?
Let me update it and then you can have a look. I'm
Just
so
kill.
excited because we
They're literally just like, kill!
I'm just gonna add like a caravan of gnomes that just get horrifically murdered in some way. I'm gonna have to. Small
7
mercy vessel.
nomicides.
Oh god. That's a
the
whole
last
family.
nomicide was Krakenbait. My favorite
Oh.
one's my favorite one is still the one that got exploded in the toilet.
Yeah.
One
Potty boom.
explosive shit.
Alrighty. So the party have made good on their escape from Kalashtan lands, but not quite from the seas. After slaying a woman who is only known as the Inquisitor,
We murderized her. Real good.
you did murderize her. Her body transforming back into that of some demonic creature before burning up into ashes and crumbling to the ground. You made good on your escape, not having to use a diversion that Kovac had cleverly devised that the rest of the party I don't think is actually aware of, but was
What?
thankfully not required. Making haste through the woods and deciding to opt out of going into port to make their escape, they decided to head a bit west of town and fire a signal flare to alert their vessel of their arrival for pickup. Unfortunately, it had the unwanted side effect of alerting the enemy navy of where they were. And
Told
two
you it was a bad idea.
interceptor vessels were dispatched to, well, intercept.
This is fine. It's so fine.
And when we left off last night, the vessels were almost at the side of the ships. You have one last round before they come up alongside, and they will be within firing reach. Now, they have already fired their ballistas at you, but they are trying to bring up alongside for a broadside. So we will get into it.
Eep.
So, before we go into initiative, what is everyone going to do on their last round before combat proper?
I'm gonna attempt
I
to blow up another thingamabooble.
yes. That first.
I don't even know what I did.
I think you were doing anything.
It was pretty frantic. So
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
And yes, as you may have noticed, Mug is not here tonight, unfortunately. He was not able to join us.
And for once, it's not me.
For once, it's not. Alright. Storm, you are hanging off the back of the ship, suspended by a rope, with a powder keg in one hand.
Correction.
What are you doing?
I am suspended via levitation, attached to the boat via my magical rope.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Mug threw out another scuba duper pooper. What are they
Another
called?
keg,
Keg.
yes. With a rather poor aimed shot that landed in the water and floated down. It is close enough that you could potentially do some damage with it by firing.
Yeah. So that's what she'll do. She'll try and do.
Let's
I
make
still
me an
have
attack roll.
inspiration. I lost my mouse. Hang on. I need to make the mouse on my computer screen bigger. Oh, dice. There they are. An attack roll?
To target the...
Was I getting advantage because of the assistance from Mug? No. No, I wasn't.
No.
No. There was something else that gave me an advantage last time.
No, last time you had disadvantage because it was at a distance and it was swaying in the water. Made it very hard to target.
Okay. Ah, I got
What'd you get?
18 on the
18?
dice.
That will hit with your combined added bonuses.
Yeah, that's 23.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And can you once again roll me 66?
Everyone.
No. I mean, if you want to roll that much damage to yourself, go ahead.
No.
Whoops. 20.
25 damage. Not bad. Alrighty. Anyone else?
I am still I have my book, which is currently floating above the top deck of one of the ships.
Mhm.
I see that our ship has like the slats in the center, and potentially a small enough object could pass through in between decks through one of those.
Mm-hmm.
My spell book is technically a tiny object, so do I think it could fit?
You do think it would fit, except these vessels do not have such.
Damn!
Have I managed to make a hole in the vessel?
Whilst your ship is a cargo vessel, which is why it has the slats to be able to draw back and crane in cargo, these vessels are made for war, so they do not need such cargo holds.
Fair. Can I move my spellbook up? So, my book was on the starboard boat. Can I move the book down to the edge of the port side of the starboard boat, and basically launch a barrage of fire on one of the weapons and crews that will be broadsiding us next round?
Ooh.
Like, so I'm going from on top of the deck around to the side and going.
So attempting to go along the cannon ports.
Yes, I know I probably can't hit more than one of the crews with this, but I'm gonna try.
And you're just sweeping down along the deck as you go?
I can only really do like I'd rather just get one of these things out of commission. So I'm going to focus fire on one of them.
Okay. Alrighty. And they need to make dexterity saves, don't they?
Indeed. DC 16.
Alrighty. One saves, one fails.
Okay. I'm also hoping for some collateral damage on like the ship and the weapon things. That is 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. You do hear some screams from inside the vessel as they take an unexpected blast of fire through the port. Alrighty.
Excellent.
It's alive. So.
Yeah.
At the moment, Thalia is just following directions to load the cannon in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there isn't really anything you can do right now.
Right.
Oh, sorry. As a bonus action, I am activating the frost rune on my shield to give me a +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength or con for 10 minutes.
Not a problem.
So I will be doing that.
Alrighty, get that out of the way nice and early. And Sam, anything you will attempt?
Bo, just be done with it. I'm seriously now.
Alrighty.
I don't really know what I can do that's going to be especially helpful with the kind of spells that I've got available.
Flaming sphere lights things on fire. They're made of wood.
I only have 1 second level spell left.
And using it on a concentration spell that's going to set fire to the boat might be useful. Just saying, okay. Make a
No,
ability.
wait. Do you not get your no, you don't
Oh,
you don't get your spells back on a short rest. You just get your
I get no spells back on. I get my wild shapes back on a short rest. So we've had a short rest. So I've had that. Because if I could throw Mr. Nibbles onto the other boat, that would be useful. But I don't think I can throw him that far.
I think when you weren't playing, we used
both your wild
your
shapes
wild
are
shape.
used.
So they have been used up again.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Yes, I have very little. I mean, Flaming Sphere is good. I do have Scorching Ray, which is a range of 120 feet. The Flaming Sphere only has a range of 60. And how far away is the boat? The other boat?
The boat's about 100 feet away at the moment.
Yeah,
closing
so
fast.
out of all of the spells that I've got, the only one that would really reach is Scorching Ray.
Fire.
Can I want to... So, here's a theory. I want to cast Scorching Ray, but I want to aim it at the sails
Yep,
on
you
the opponent's ship.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
they've
definitely do
been
that.
using some form of magic to keep them like propulsed and that kind of thing, but if I can get rid of the sails, or at least one major sail, then that should slow them down at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct in recalling that the sails on the starboard side took some damage from my fireball, Ash?
They did indeed, yes.
Okay, so I want to concentrate mostly on the one that is the most damaged. And if that's the biggest one as well, fantastic. But if not, I'm going to aim my last second level spell, Scorching Ray, the sails.
Mhm.
So I believe that creates 3 rays of fire. I've got to roll to hit. I see some pew pews.
Just so you know, Ash, on the turn order, there's a couple without name tags.
Whom?
Above Subtle and above Thalai.
Oh, yeah.
oh
It's,
no, no, Pip.
Pip and Pilvin.
No,
No.
no. I don't want
So-
to die.
That's just on the turn order. In fact, none of the crew have names on them.
No, none of the crew are meant to have names on them.
Okay. Just letting you know. But
They're
then,
generic crew
so
number
that's a-
47.
okay.
Oh. That's a 20 to hit for the first ray, Ash.
20 to hit is a hit.
The second one, 16.
A hit.
Oh, hi Bean.
The third one is a dirty 20 again.
That is a hit.
So all 3 of them hit. So 2d6 fire damage.
Each.
Ray. Oh, that one's cocked. That one's cocked. Can you stop? Oh, okay. That's 7. I'll just add them all together.
Yeah. It doesn't get any save that's a sail.
$23 points of fire damage to the
23.
sails.
Not bad.
It's the most I can do on that one.
Oh no, I don't know if you can hear me, but I've lost sound.
Blah, 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 blah.
I lost sound. Sorry,
Yes.
guys.
Sploofy?
You're good. Go.
Hello,
Woo!
darkness, my old friend.
Sploofy!
Alrighty.
Oh.
And with that, you can see the sail does start to ignite slightly, so it looks like it is going to be taking continuous damage over time as well.
23 points of fire damage will do that.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I will get everyone to now roll me initiative.
Okay. Okay. I rolled an 8.
8. That is
8
not
is
great.
Oh, I was gonna say 8's pretty great, but not in this case.
Dice.
Captain Top and Captain Bottom.
It's just the easiest way to explain it.
Sorry, what? Ashley, you
Oh
did
my.
not.
I chose my names very specifically.
No, you know your target audience.
Fuck.
I want to
Oh, we
see.
have a hydrate. Hey, Jester, thanks for the hydrate.
Thanks,
I want to
Jester.
see those names reflect in their behavior.
Oh.
Should we be on the map in this on the stream?
Have we got
Yes.
a soft top and a daddy bottom? Sure, why not? My
Oh
brain
my.
is doing things that aren't
It
things.
really shouldn't be.
We now have
You
a map.
You could have just said port and starboard, but that could have been confusing since it's like sideways.
Oops.
God.
Oh, boy.
So I'll add in both of them. So you've got
Ash-
the lower deck and the top deck for both ships.
Oh.
Oh, there were 2 ships.
Yeah, there
yes,
were.
I did say that.
Yep,
Ash,
they
you
were.
said that.
One.
Ash, can you not?
I can.
Hydrate.
So we have a high chance of death.
You don't. We know.
Unless we play this safely. Oh wait, it's fine. I've got dispel mat now.
I'm
Oh, wait, I
gonna
can enhance
go
now.
make a tea. Please tell me when it's my turn and then when I have to perform
Well, you need to tell me
duties.
your initiative first.
Didn't I already? 12. I made a tea and it's just disappointment in a cup, so I'm going to make a new one.
That sounds like my.
Sam,
Yes. What?
in your initiative.
Oh, sugar. I have to roll.
Yes. Thalai, what was yours? 2. Is that total?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Remember, I have a 0 dex modifier.
What was your Sam?
7.
7.
Oh
7.
Oh dear.
no! We're doing so poorly.
We're gonna wipe.
It's fine. I can breathe on the water. I'll survive the wreckage, maybe.
I don't need to breathe, so it's fine. As long as I'm not unconscious, I'll survive. The fuck is this shit on my mug?
Thog got pretty decent. He got a 15.
Not bad.
What is Mug's bonus again? Aha.
-2.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Captain Top is first into combat.
Oh, this asshole. Okay.
So yes, their ships will go as a whole. Yeah.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Alrighty. It is the first vessel to pull up alongside you. As
Is that the top or the bottom?
that is the top. Captain Top is on the top. I could have really screwed with you and put Captain Top on the bottom, but you know. Just think you're part of the meat sandwich. Alrighty. The vessel pulls up alongside, changing its sails to match your pace rather than overtake you. You see that their cannon ports are prepped and ready to fire. And that will be 5 cannons firing a broadside.
Oh boy, that dice
You
sound.
good?
Oh, it's a great sound.
Why is my camera off? Why is
I don't
my
know.
camera?
Why is your camera off?
Swap
break it?
doing the thing. Toast, what did you do?
Don't blame the...
She was right by the camera. Toast, what have you done?
I blame
That
Toast.
is 3 successful hits. Very low damage for the first one.
Oh my god.
Let's try and make this tea again. Let's hope it doesn't fail again.
Give me a few moments.
Ooh.
Oh no, everything's going wrong.
As the deafening cracks of the cannons go off and the sound of splintering wood on the side of your vessel, you have taken a hit. Not too bad of a hit, but a hit nonetheless. You can see that a number of their crew are readying what looks to be muskets, getting ready to fire as they come closer. They're currently in range, you reckon, but they're waiting until they can get a clearer shot before they open up.
Are any of them paying much mind to me floating off the back of the ship?
Yeah, I think you're getting a few strange looks from them, but they have got a much bigger target in mind.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Are you calling me
Does
Does
small?
anyone? No. Does
You're
anyone
calling me
have
insignificant?
some instruction for Subtle, or he will try and do his own thing?
No, because storm explosives.
You're not the only one who can give instruction.
I feel like Subtle would do his pretty much his own thing anyway, but
I trust him to protect his own life and therefore ours.
he will protect his and Storm's life and not much else.
He knows that he is not in range to be able to do anything of any particular effect, so he will be moving to the back of the vessel to try and reel Storm into a safer location.
As soon as he tries to touch the rope, she objects.
As for Mug, what can Mug do? What would you have Mug do?
Mug was
What
helping me with
can-
explosives, so
But you, the vessels are now alongside you. You being able to get it, it's not going to work anymore for it to fall back onto him.
I know what Storm's ideas are, but someone else should probably instruct otherwise. I feel like Mug is smart enough to not follow Storm's instructions.
Can it? Hang on. Oh damn. Okay.
That's not actual range.
Can Mug get within 30 feet of the captain of a neighboring vessel without leaving the ship?
No, you're actually about 100 feet away from him at the moment.
Oh, okay. I have no idea then.
I feel like he might give inspiration to someone.
He is out of inspirations.
Oh boy. He gave the last one to me.
Mhm.
Can he get within 60 feet?
Oh,
Oh,
we have a tridrate, by
One
the
of the
way.
captains.
No.
Oh, no, he
what,
can't.
What is a double hydrate?
No.
Can I say? No, he cannot. 100 feet.
Hey, bum.
None of Mug's spells are in range, so I have no suggestions.
I think he will be holding an action then to wait
I
for something to come closer.
Feel like he
Oops!
would potentially
It-
play off Storm's idea of messing with the explosives, but I don't think the explosives are close enough to be able to be thrown.
He cannot throw an I mean, he barely managed to throw an explosive to you that was like 20 feet away. He's not throwing it 100 feet. Even Thalai would struggle to do something like that. Fog,
Yeah.
on the other hand, is somewhere there he can do something. Getting a bit hasty, he steps in on one of the crews and fires early rather than going for a full broadside, snatching the igniter and just slamming down
Ah, Thog.
and scoring a hit. So good on him.
Good job, Thug.
He is keen to see something burn and explode, and he's not too happy with the gentleman. Dealing a nice 23 damage to them.
Good.
All things are right in the world. I rolled a nat 1 and then a nat 20 on this dice.
Excuse me. Oh wow, literally the entire NPC crew rolled better than you guys for initiative.
Yeah.
Which makes it very hard to get the feel of what you guys want to do.
Mm-hmm. Because we're all just like,
Alright, Sam. What spells
Which
do you
one?
still have? The other Sam. The one who
Can you-
rolled well on his initiative.
Will the real Sam please stand up? Please
Please
stand,
stand up.
can you cast Wall of Fire again? That would be awesome.
That would be great if, spell
He
slots.
does actually have the spell slot for it, so yes, he will.
Hmm.
Get in!
It is in range as well. So
Who's
he will move
this?
himself over to the side. This is Sam.
Ah,
Samuel. He will move over to the side.
Samuela. Samuelo.
Samuel.
Samicini. Don't mind me. Just ignore me. I'm very, very tired today. I'm so tired. I lost my marbles hours ago.
He's going to try and replicate some of the effect of what Kovac did, seeing Kovac's fireball go into the window. He's going to attempt to create the wall of fire in their cannon deck. Attempt
Oh.
being the key word there.
I love him.
I will make him actually roll to see if he can successfully get in there first. He got close, not 100%, but close enough. You do see jets of fire spurt out 3 of the cannon ports as a wall of fire erupts inside.
I mean, having a permanent wall of fire stopping them from accessing the cannons would be nice.
Which requires them to make a dexterity saving throw.
It would also
all 3 crews fail their save.
it would also probably be like burning the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And cooking the gunpowder and ammunition inside the cannons. Oh, they just fired a broadside, so there probably wouldn't be any.
Not currently, they're in the process of starting to reload, but not yet. Oh, 28 fire damage. Not bad at all to that crew and group. And it is continuing to burn. Alright.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it is then the bottom's ship turn for your own. And they pull in close as well. Still out of range of their muskets to get a good line of fire, but definitely within range for their cannons to open up. And another 5. And that is... Ooh, only 2 successful hits that time. So you were lucky. Ooh, for a total of 54 damage. This is hull. Be lucky it
Quick,
wasn't one of
mending
you.
cantrips! Mending cantrips!
I didn't prepare mending today. I prepared message, which I never used.
Also, it's a minute cast for minor damage.
As this one hits a bit harder and hits a bit more true, you see, Thalai, you would see it more than anyone. One of the cannons here gets blasted back. The cannon itself is fine, but the crew gets hit by shrapnel and is killed by it. So
The
there is
rest
now
of
one
us-
cannon not manned to fire.
Babies.
You were thankfully far back enough to not take any of the shrapnel blast. Storm,
That's me.
it is your turn.
Okay. I am still behind the ship.
Oh, we have a hydrate and a bidrate.
Oh, another hydrate, bidrate. God damn it, physics.
You need to put a delay on those.
Well, that's what the no drape was for, but everyone seems to have given up on the wars. I will in fact put a cooldown on them. Okay. Let's see.
Just as I don't want to be running to the toilet every 10 seconds.
Right. I'm in fact off the boat. Except that Subtle is pulling me back in.
No, he has only just reached the rope and has grabbed hold of it. He hasn't started pulling you yet.
From where I am, what can I see? Like, what's...
You are hanging off the back of the ship, so
So I
you
can't
see
really
less
see
than
much
everyone
other
else.
than, like, the back of these boats, right?
Correct. They have both pulled up alongside you.
Okay. I can't really do a lot. Is there anything... God, everything's gonna be out of my range regardless.
Yep, they are 100 feet away at the moment.
Hang on, I just need to look up the climate. 10 feet on your turn. Okay, the rope moves 10 feet per turn. I think I used the whole length to be out, so I think I'm like 60 feet out. Maybe 50 feet if you...
I was going to say,
yeah.
about 10 feet would probably be used just to tie you off on either end.
So I guess I will I will command it to like start pulling me back in. It doesn't say that it require nope, it is a bonus action. So I'll use my bonus action to tell it to start pulling me back in. And as I do, I can't remember if I had a barrel in hand or not.
I think you just
You just had one thrown into the water next to you, but no, you did not have one
I
on
didn't
hand.
have one in hand. No, because I threw mine out. So we're down to 2 barrels or 3? Did we get 4 or 5?
You got 5, so you have 3 still.
I'll start putting, and then I will also actively pull myself in. Which I don't know. In theory, takes my action to pull myself in. Because
yes.
I feel like that's an action, not a movement.
Yeah, it would be an action. Alrighty, so you're pulling yourself back
That'll
onto
just
the
have
vessel.
to be my turn.
Alright, not a problem.
The rope will magically untie itself. It'll stay wrapped around me, though. Will you allow me to use my movement still?
Yep.
Cool.
You still have your movement.
Can I pick up a barrel and run over to one of the sides of the ship? Actually, how big is this ship? Is this ship like to scale?
Approximately, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay. She'll say, "Bring the barrels! Come on!" Grab a barrel and run to about, approximately... I can't do that. Here-ish, to the bottom of the stairs.
Yep, no problem.
I figure there's a railing there, so I can't jump over.
Good.
I'm technically still levitating, but I'm on the ground.
Okay.
I'm running.
Alright. Pip is going to rush over the cannon that was just previously damaged slightly and attempt to start reloading. It will be a full turn to reload. And Pilvin will give orders to fire a full broadside from both sides. Unfortunately, one cannon on either side has... no, sorry, only one cannon is fired. Pip is going to fire then, sorry. Or help Fog reload, actually. I think help. So, it'll be 3 cannons firing at the top ship and 3 cannons firing at the bottom ship. Ooh, that is a critical hit.
Good. We need it.
Well, so, the north side has scored a critical hit and 2 successful hits. The south side has scored 1 hit only.
Good. Let's murder the top one first.
Alrighty. Whew, 119 points of damage from the full broadside is smashing into the hull of the top ship, which will cause some collateral damage. You do hear the sound of a secondary explosion going off inside, so it seems they have either hit a charge or managed to do some damage to a cannon inside.
Yay.
Alrighty. As for the bottom shot, not a bad amount of damage. 26 points of damage from that one shell that hit. Alrighty, Kovac.
Could you please put my spellbook on the map?
I can indeed.
Oh.
There you go.
Our butts are gonna be super spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just move it over to near you in the crow's nest.
Okay, so my spellbook was like here-ish, I'd say.
Yeah, around about.
Yeah, so just gone in through that port. Is the wall of fire now?
Yeah, so
Around
you
there?
can see through the spell, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so you can see that there is a wall of fire inside that is definitely still burning.
Can we wall of fire?
And how long can the wall be anyway?
Can we wall of fire?
Wall of fire can be 20 feet.
Can we?
You can wait more than 5 seconds.
Okay, I'll delete it. Sorry. Oh boy, that is a mighty
Th-
wall of fire.
That is not the wall of fire.
Sorry.
That is
I was gonna say that
many
was a wall
people
of
attempting
fire.
to do stuff that they should not be doing.
You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall of up to 20 feet in diameter. So it can be
But
like
as he was fired into an area he could not properly see, he was not able to properly activate the spell.
Gotcha.
Oh, there you go. I'd say it's not
Just-
deleting,
just-
and then I just deleted it.
Can you just not?
Sorry, we're just eager to see destruction.
We are nervous. This is us being nervous, okay? We're just...
You shouldn't be nervous yet.
the wall of fire is there. I'm going to move my spellbook 10 feet in just beyond the wall of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And have it pass through. The book takes no damage. And I'm going to look around for a conspicuous pile of black powder kegs.
Why does the book take no damage?
Because it can't be damaged.
Can it not be targeted at all? I believe it can be targeted.
It can be targeted, but only by a dispel magic.
Okay.
It's just there. It's a way to extend my magical influence. So
And you're casting...
I am looking for a juicy target. Is there something explosive in here that I can breathe fire on?
The closest thing you would see is one of the crew members is moving over with a new keg of powder to help reload the cannons.
Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to move the book over into a position where I can catch the crew member and maybe another person or another cannon in the blast simultaneously. And then once again, I'm going to unleash a dragon's breath.
Alright. Dexterity saves. Well, they are both successful this time.
Damn. That's 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. 10 total?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So, unfortunately, not enough to ignite the keg. As he did manage to jump most of the way out of the way. Seen something that he had seen previously happen. He was a little bit more prepared for it this time.
This entire crew is going to be so annoyed that there's just a floating book flying around that they can't touch or hurt, just shooting out some fire.
Sam,
Oh my god.
with the real Sam, please stand up.
Okay, it is my turn. So I've been doing some contemplating and then doing a little mapping. So I have a few options. One of which might be a little far-fetched. Well, I can entangle potentially two of the cannons on the other side. I can't do any more because they're too far apart. I can only do it within 20 feet. My other thought.
Mm-hmm.
So this might damage one of our cannons, if it works. How to ask for what I'm thinking. Black powder. We have black powder. We have cannons, and they make an effective boom. I was wondering if it was possible. It might not work, considering the thing. Mold earth. Can I do something with that to help compress the black powder to make it more boomy? Does that make sense?
So it's
No, it
Yeah.
wouldn't work that way, unfortunately.
I was wondering, because it says I can disperse them. If it was closer, I could try and, if it was allowed to try and use it to try and make their black powder more difficult terrain in a way, so in a keg become kind of like a brick and a bit more unusable. But we're not close enough to do that. That is a 30 feet range. That would have been wonderful. Or can we shoot a... Can we shoot a brick of our own black powder at their ship that's already on fire? At the wall of fire!
Mold
Sorry.
earth would not work that way
Yeah,
on
I
black
know.
powder, unfortunately.
Good ideas, just
It's
not
it's an
right.
interesting concept.
Yeah,
just
it was very
unfortunately-
much
Yeah.
wafty because it's the
I
composition
mean,
of black powder. 'Cause
Ash,
it said
really?
it's just certain stone, but
is black powder not earth?
Not of the kind that the spell
Well,
specifically
It's a mineral.
targets. No.
it's
a-
fine. It's fine.
It's a combination of minerals, actually.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a alchemical combination.
We're getting into semantics. It's interesting. It would be like a one-off. might damage our cannon quite badly. So let's not do that. Even though that would be great. Burning Hands is going to do F4, but Entangle will work. I can hopefully wrap up some of their bits on the other ship, because we've only really been concentrating on one of the ships. There are two of sides of them. I'm trying to work out if I should use that, because I've got 4 spell slots, but it's concentration. Do any of the crew... Oh, the crew are already, like, gone down, aren't they?
Bear in mind that the ships are 100 feet apart, aren't they, Ash?
Apparently, yep.
So.
Oh, then I can't entangle.
Oh no.
It's then it's a 90 feet range. That's fine. I was trying to...
Just out.
It's fine. The other thought process was if we have some significant damage on the ship, somewhere that's trudging in water, do we have anything like that at the moment? Or have we not taken significant damage for that?
No, you're not taking on
Okay,
water just yet. Most of your damage has been upper deck.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Because
between upper and lower deck, yeah. Not low end.
Because the other idea was using Entangle to try and kind of knot and weave a section of it maybe closed, or just to help take less damage. It's a lot of weird wangly thought processes of what spells I've got and can do. I can't really do anything to the opponent's ship with what I've got left available to me, so I can do assisting. So I'm going to have to start assisting people with bits and pieces, unless anyone needs any healing. Pardon me. Crew members that went down, how many went down? Are they dead, or are they...
You've had one crew member go down. Dead, yes.
Oh, okay.
They took a surprisingly large amount of shrapnel to the chest.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of anything else I can do, but I've got Burning Hands, Cure Wounds, Entangle, and Spiny Shield. Entangle... Do we have any... Again, this is going to be a bit weird. Sorry, my turn's taking a while because I'm trying to really think outside of the box. So Entangle itself it creates a space of vines and things that entangle and wrap around and kind of keep things together. Do we have anything that we really don't want taken down? I might be able to use Entangle to try and give extra sturdiness, like to the mast, to a rudder, maybe. These are thoughts that I've got. It's not a lot. It's only like 20 feet overall, but it's an idea of trying to like make something stronger to help get us the fuck out, or at least protect it to prevent us from like being.
Perhaps you could use Entangle as a form of temporary HP for the ship. Because then the Entangle breaks before the ship does?
Yeah, like a buffer. That's what I was thinking, yeah. If Ash would allow that, then that's a...
I'd say you'd probably be able to protect one side.
Oh, yeah. It's not a large space. This definitely going to be a sectional area.
Mm-hmm.
So let me have a look. We're dealing very much with the right-hand side. Hold on.
Top.
Right-hand side. So can I use it to buffer the left side? So the one where like Thalai is near the bottom side. Because we seem to be dealing with a lot of what they are doing on the other side already. We're not really doing much with the others. So I was going to try and help prevent. Unless I've got the wrong end of the stick somewhere.
You can put a nice little entangled hole there. As the roots sprout out of the side of the ship.
making sure to leave a little room for the cannon, if possible. I might be asking a bit too much there, but you know what? I'll take what I can get.
We'll go with it. It sounds interesting. Wow.
It's very much like, here we go. Whee! That's
Thalia, the one to go.
me.
All right. So I'm gonna go with this cannon over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the
Now
one.
that one has not been fired yet,
Yep,
because there
that's
was not
fine.
crew to fire.
So I'm going to there. Fire it.
Okay.
Hoping that it was aimed at the ship, because I don't know how to aim a cannon.
So you're just blind firing?
Well, not blind firing, but like, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. You're leaving it how it was aimed and just firing. Alright, well in that case you have a +5 to hit on this.
I mean, that's better than my usual deck score of +0.
Because thankfully they had actually aimed the cannon.
15.
15 is enough to hit the hull.
Yay.
It is 5d10, please.
Ooh.
3, 4, 5. Eight, 16, 20, 28.
28 points of damage, not bad.
Yep.
To an otherwise barely damaged ship.
Is there other crew down here that can man that cannon? Or
No, the crew are either upstairs trying to be ready for damage mitigation. You could call someone down to help, definitely. But no one else spare down here.
and I guess just get ready to reload the cannon.
It is a merchant vessel, so typically they would be expecting to only need to fire one side of cannons, not come up against two vessels.
Yep.
So normally you'd have the support of the bottom crew.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Alright. Just so you know, reloading does take a full action.
Yep, I thought as
Yeah.
much.
Alright. Things get a bit interesting.
Because that ship's in trouble.
Oh no, top of the round.
It is top of the round. Few things happened first.
Scared.
First of all, the sky starts to darken slightly. Thalai, you probably see something first out of most of the crew scene, as most people are focused on the top vessel at the moment.
Oh, this is the bottom ship?
This is the bottom ship, yes.
Oh, I see. I thought the top one was going.
It is the top turn, but it's the
Okay.
top of the round, not the turn yet.
What?
Okay.
It
Top
says
of the
Captain
round.
Top.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it's the
top
top of the round.
So,
So
not
something
their
is happening
turn.
Their
before the captain.
actions. Or
Something is
legendary.
happening at initiative, top of the frickin' round. Don't question the dungeon master.
Okay, no, oh good. I was just really confused.
Or lightning
I'm
bolts
so
upon
sorry.
you.
I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
she is a lightning.
I
thief.
like you say lightning bolts upon you, but I'm pretty sure that's about to happen.
No. You see a reddish glow coming from above the vessel. You can't quite see from your gun port, but it seems like something is happening behind you. Kovic, you probably get enough of a sound from the crew to turn to see what looks to be a magic circle forming in the sky above the ship. Not particularly big, but from it a shape is forming and dropping to the deck below. It stands about 8 foot tall once it stands itself back up. It is humanoid in shape. As it looks towards you, you see in its hands it forming a fiery blade. Looks like a scimitar of sorts. In its other hand, a gigantic fiery anchor is forming. You hear a otherworldly chuckle coming from it, booming across the sound of cannon fire and fighting happening. And the sea starts to churn below it. Before your very eyes, the vessels in front of you seem to twist and shape, as do the crews.
Oh, oh, these bastards! No! Oh, the Sea of the Damned! The Sea of the Damned!
Don't add a stage 2 to the combat 1 round in. What are you doing?
Killing us. That's what they're doing. They're killing us.
Ah, you mother banana cake. This is the Halloween episode, isn't it?
This is the Halloween!
Yes! Yeah, you
Oh, my
bastard!
goodness.
Gosh.
Deleted your spellbook.
Toast, we're gonna be made into chum. Are you happy?
Where are all the crew going?
The crew are changing as well. Let me put
Yeah, you said that the ships and the crew were changing.
Yeah,
Well,
things
I'm
are changing.
glad that I can breathe. No, I don't need to breathe. I can hold my breath underwater indefinitely.
Why is that relevant?
If I had a chance to cast water breathing, I would have, but I didn't.
Who are these guys?
I really should have.
You can't quite tell, but their skin seems to have blackened and deformed.
Oh, there's so many of them.
This requires any music.
I don't like this.
Oh god. Oh god, what the fuck?
Why is this not?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh no. Mm.
Nice music change as well.
Fidget,
And
I need
unfortunately-
moral support. She's like, that's nice, I'm having a nap.
I can't remember what the other captains was. What they were in initiative order. I just know they were before Storm and Sam, so it would have been 14 then.
No, because I came.
No, it was after Storm, so it would have been.
Yeah, I think it would have been.
Yeah, we'll go 9.
Oh god, the music for this map is terrible as well.
I actually realized you're literally like, ooh, I like this.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, the top ship.
Can I just
They-
quickly interrupt with, he owes me 3 T's because of this.
Sorry, Miss Donut Taker.
2 T's.
I like
Somebody, so I had my birthday party yesterday as a quick side story. And instead of a birthday cake, they made me like a birthday donut cake thing. And there was a whole lot of leftovers. I put them in the fridge. And I said, you can take some of them to work tomorrow with you. I woke up this morning and wanted to have one of the cinnamon donuts. There was none left. Because she took all of them.
Alice! You've killed us all!
Sacrilege!
You have killed us all!
I don't think I have as many plushies around me that I can hold on to for dear life at this moment in time for the wrath that the DM can.
I'm sorry. I
So,
said sorry.
She
I'm
was
sorry.
muted at the time, but remember how I asked how many DM rerolls I had?
Oh.
Vengeance shall be mine.
Oh yeah, he has a few.
So,
He has
coming back to the top ship.
4.
The cannons are in the process of reloading or attempting to put out a fire that is not going out because it is there by magical means. However, the ballista is capable of firing and it turns to fire.
Yep.
It is going to fire across the hull, see if it can do some damage. Sam, pick me a number between 1 and 10.
Oh, we just got raided.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Oh, thank
Hello?
goodness, someone's distracting.
Shizzy!
Hello!
What's the number? What's the
Save
number?
us.
What's the number? 7?
7.
Oh, you chose very badly.
you,
I
thank you for the
literally
raid.
rolled a 7.
Oh. So surely, because I got the correct number, we should be praised. So hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Things are
Big
going
raid.
badly for the crew.
Hero Zone. Hello.
Welcome
big
in, welcome in. We are about to get murderized for Halloween.
Halloween episode, we're gonna die.
We gonna die.
For those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is Stormy Dragon Tavern. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. The campaign is called The Trials of the Xel'nari. Just something of my own mind concoction. We are on episode 41. Things are going quite poorly for the crew at the moment. Things had been going quite well. They had enacted a daring rescue to save their friend Falai and Thog. Managing to get out rather unscathed from that, convincing guards and passing deception checks left, right, and center, and even a few intimidations. However, upon making it to the shores to get on their vessel to escape, they unfortunately inadvertently alerted the naval fleet, who has sent 2 vessels after them. Since then, an otherworldly creature has spawned on the southern vessel and mutilated and transformed the 2 ships. And the water is churning and turning green as things are not going well.
Yeah, when we said we're gonna die, I don't think we lied. It's all for the content.
My
All
level of
for the
concern
content.
is very high.
So unfortunately, you are taking a ballista to the face because you were very unlucky and chose the exact number that I happened to roll on a 1d10. So I'm sorry. It's not. It could be worse. It could have been a cannonball.
Bye, Sam. You will
Aw.
be missed.
The ballista does worse.
Yeah, also, Hero Zone, that's a really sweet story. Oh.
You take 20 points of piercing damage as the ballista slashes past your shoulder and cuts into you. 20 points of damage, Sam.
To me?
Yes,
Yeah.
20 points of damage to you.
The
This
ballista
don't
fucking
like that.
hurts. Ballista's hurt, mate.
Oh, give me a moment. Can I... Oh, it's not melee. I can't use Spiny Shield. Okay, why do I even have that? Oh, I need to do a concentration check. Ugh.
It's 10. It's okay.
I feel
Is it just
so
10?
useless.
Yeah.
The...
It's 10 or half the damage, so it's 10.
Okay.
It's a nice, easy one to make.
That's not a 10 on the dice. Okay. Where's
Plus
even
your-
skills and a
Con
trait?
saving throw.
Mm-hmm. You should have a pretty decent one.
I'm
Pleasure.
confused.
Constitution saving throw. So whatever your
My con modifier is +1.
Oh dear, what did you roll?
you're not proficient in con saving throws. I mean,
No.
in saving.
No.
As I say, not many classes are.
Hmm.
I rolled an 8.
Oh no!
That's
Do I get advantage or anything?
You do not get advantage, unfortunately.
Because I matched the I got the number bang on.
That's why you got
said you had
hit.
an 8, so it should be a 9. You did 10.
No, what?
No, it's in like I guess the number you roll.
That was not
Okay,
meant.
yeah.
It was. I was giving you a 1 in a 10. Sorry, a 9 in 10 chance to avoid the shot.
Like 7.
Well, the dice were
So-
against you.
The dice are against
I mean,
me. So
the funny
yeah,
thing is,
that
when people are
goes.
chosen to choose a number between 1 and 10, statistics show that most people will choose either a 3 or a 7.
Really?
Hmm.
Valid.
Strange.
So yeah, concentration fails. So I take first of all, I take the 20 points of damage.
And
Where's
then
my
does that mean
health?
your entangling roots are gone?
My entangling roots are gone.
That is unfortunate.
You tried. You got there kind of
Uh,
maybe for a little bit.
But the pain doesn't end there because they are moving in closer as well. So they are now within 50 feet. So they are definitely in range of spells now. But they are also within range of firing on you. So their top deck will fire.
Group inspo. Hmm?
So it will be 16 shots coming out.
There's 16 crewmen.
Oh my god, are they all shooting musket shots at us?
Musket shots at all of you, yes. Oh, I like the sound of that dice. I don't like the sound of these rolls, though. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Oh, that could be the extra shots that I fire.
Do the nut ones explode in their face?
No, they just missed. Well, the net ones, their guns will jam, so yes, they will not be able to fire again for a bit. Ooh, there is two critical hits, though. Alrighty. It's actually a surprisingly average number of hits. 8 hits and 1 critical hit.
I don't like
Alright.
the sound of that crit. Can I
Can I-
catch it?
Can I get Sam and Storm to both pick a number between 1 and 10?
6.
5.
I thought you were going to say 4 for a second there, and I rolled a 4. It's not hitting you. The critical is not in you. So 2 shots are hitting you, however, Sam. So 2 shots are hitting Sam for only 9 points of damage.
Me again.
Yeah, that's 9 points of damage to you.
Okay, okay.
2 shots are hitting Storm
Okay.
for 16 points of damage.
Even with an 18 armor class? Damn.
Mhm.
How many points of damage?
16.
So that's not 16 at me, that's 16 at someone else, yes?
That's 16 at Storm.
I'm gonna use
Just
my
making
reaction
sure.
to catch it. Or at least to deflect it, because I don't think I can roll enough damage. It's 16, you said?
Technically,
It's a projectile! A ranged attack!
yeah, you can. All right.
It's a ranged weapon attack, I can.
You can. So one of them was 10 damage. The other one was 6. So which one do you want to try and deflect? I suppose you can just roll and see how well you do.
I can only do one reaction, so probably the 10.
Yep, might as well.
I reduce the damage to 0.
Which means technically you do catch it and can somehow throw it back.
I cannot because I don't have a free hand. Or
Okay.
does that count as a free hand? Because I got the barrel in one arm and then I got no weapon in the other hand.
Yeah, that's a free hand.
Free hand? Okay, well,
Throw the bullets back! I'll allow it.
it doesn't. It's got a range of 60. I can throw it back, but it's not going to hit anyone.
No, they're within range 50 now. I just said that.
It'll be at. I'd have to make a ranged attack roll, and it'll be at disadvantage because it's 2060.
That's fine. You can do that. I mean, it's up to you.
Fuck it, I'm doing it for the giggles. Attack roll at disadvantage.
Crit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to get double crits. That ain't happening.
Crit.
It doesn't hit anything.
What'd you get?
8.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Doesn't hit.
She just piffs it back in their general direction disgruntledly.
Alright.
But I
Samuel
still take-
takes 16 points of damage as well.
I still take 6 damage though. Oof.
Oh, Sam is actually very low on health. He has not healed recently.
Yeah, so am I. Siblings, am I right?
And ooh, that is 2 full damage rolls for that. So a number of the crew get taken out by gunfire. However, their guns do require a turn to load, so they are unable to fire the next round.
We're hecked, guys. We are hecked.
Subtle takes this as his cue, running over and then
Oh yeah,
Jumping-
here's Storm disgruntledly being all like, "Hey, that's rude!" Pew!
running, jumping, and then teleporting the short distance to make the leap. as his bonus action, and he is going to go after the captain because he's an angry boy. Making 2 attacks. Landing 1 successful hit. For a total of 17 points of damage. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty. Mug. What will we have Mug do?
Mug,
Heal the Sams.
he would. I feel like he would
Oh.
heal if he had the.
I have a suggestion for Mug.
Yes?
Has
I have instructed him to
So-
grab a barrel of explosives.
so the top boat is within 60 feet, yeah?
He is indeed.
50, I think.
And Mug can cast command at will, can't he?
He can. I believe he needs his mantle to go off to do that.
Oh. And he doesn't have any bardic inspirations left.
No, he does
So,
not.
Oh god. Okay, okay, yeah, never mind.
And his Mantle of Majesty has also gone off as well.
Oh. My
He's-
plan no longer works.
He's pretty tapped out because he saved our butts.
He
Oh, yeah.
carried hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He has 1 second level spell and 3 first level spells left. He's going to drop the keg at your feet, Storm, while making his way the rest of his turn over to Sam, so he can hopefully heal him next turn, as his spell is touch.
Okay.
Thog is spending his turn reloading. Actually, he's going to leave it to Pip and just turn to Thalia. Oi! Let's get topside and give these two what for, eh? Drawing his sword and rushing up deck. Samuel is going to heal himself, though,
He-
because he can. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
I feel like Mug in the future would try and use suggestion to cause havoc on the ship. Possibly towards the captain. Oh no, that's a touch spell, isn't it?
Yes, suggestion is.
Is it? No, it's a
Not touch spell. It's
30-foot range.
Yeah, 30 foot. He's not going to be able to get reach for it. That's what I meant. Yeah, healing for a total of 13 hit points for Sam, which is good because he very much needs it because he's still. Oh, he's only just over half now. Storm, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Well, heck. All right then. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Well, she has very little concern for her own life. She grabs the other barrel in her arm,
Mhm.
so she's got one in each arm. Bonus action commands. No. What's the distance between our ship and their ship?
50 feet.
Nah, she won't bother. Nope. She will climb up on the railing and she will launch herself.
Mhm.
So she will, because she's still levitating.
You still have levitate active, yeah?
Yeah. She, is levitation... Let me just check that it's not concentration. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay, I better do a save for that first to see if it's still active.
Yes.
Never mind, that was a nat 20. It's still active.
Definitely fine.
She will launch herself.
Mhm.
Essentially, she'll force the movement to be faster and just like
Jumping off. Yeah.
but
Jumping and then using levitate the rest of the way.
sort of more like pushing her feet against the side of the boat to like full on launch herself across as much as possible.
Yep, not a problem.
Um,
I'd say you could probably make that distance.
yeah, but I would say that takes her entire movement.
Yep.
So she is now sort of levitating over here and nothing to stop her momentum, but that's fine.
You would be closer more to up here.
Oh, really? Because I was jumping
Yes.
from here.
Yes, I know. The ships are not in exact alignment because that's just where they were on the map when I made the map. but
Okay.
they are in full broadside of you, so...
Okay. Not ideal. It's not possible for me to project, like, on an angle? Like a little bit?
Yeah, okay. If you want to get about there.
Yeah. She'd be aiming for at least their stairs, because she doesn't want to be too close to these guys down here. That's probably my entire movement.
You have an action still.
Yes. She'll call out to Sam. Sam! Use your fire! And then throw the 2 barrels over here.
Okay.
I presume I
Setting
gotta
up for a 1-2 punch.
I presume she has to do an athletics roll to throw it.
Yes.
See how we do.
Just to see how well you land it.
Yeah.
Don't have any fire spells left.
Anxiety.
13 and 10. So one goes a little further than the other. Makes sense. One's a left arm.
They land about there. About approximately where you're after.
Yeah.
Not the greatest of throws, but not the worst of throws either. Right, Pip is just spending her time reloading. And Pilvin will give the command for reload because they are still reloading, so no firing this turn. And no one's given him instructions on any crazy maneuvers, so he will not be attempting any crazy maneuvers. Alright, and then it is the bottom vessel.
Oh no.
Again, they are reloading because they did fire last round, but their ballista is in range and will be firing. So, poor Sam. I will get you to give me a number between 1 and 10 again.
3.
It's the suffering you get for
Right.
being in the middle of the top deck.
Can you pick a number for Sam, Mug, and Thog as well?
For Sam, 9.
Okay.
For Mug, 7. And for Thog, 6.
Okay, you're all fine. It just crashes into the hull.
Good.
Only for 16 points of damage, so it's not too bad. And they are
It's so
also moving in
spooky.
range to fire their shots, as they also have rifles.
Oh, banana beans.
Lots of dice! Oh, that is a much better round of hits.
I apologize. I nervously drank my tea really quickly. I'm in a bourbon bathroom.
Okay.
I'm eating
That is-
ice cream. I'm so stressed.
10 successful hits.
Oh no.
Sam, you take 9 points of damage again. From the first
Cool.
Mug. Ooh. 18 points of damage to Mug, so that's a pretty bad one. Oh! Mug goes down. I did not realize Mug was also so low. He's not dead, he's just down. Samuel. 9 points of damage to Sam.
Yeah, that is actual Samuel, not me, Samuel. Yes.
Yes, Samuel.
Cool.
To Thog. 9 points of damage. I keep getting the same things. Thog's looking okay at least.
Mug doesn't go down. He goes on 1 hit point.
Yep.
He would use his racial trait to survive. Hello, Bean.
And then some shots into the crew. Oh, another 2 crew members going down. Wrong button. Things are starting to look dire. Kovac, it's your turn.
I have so many thoughts in my head. Blahaj, protect me.
Where
So
are you,
on the-
Kovac? Oh, on the
I'm
prison.
in the crow's nest in total cover, but I can see through my spellbook, so I'm very safe because no one knows where I am, but I'm terrified.
You would have heard Storm yell fire as she threw 2 barrels of explosives down here if you wanted to do
Yeah,
something with that.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Oh, so did the person who was like carrying the barrel of black powder to the cannon, I don't know, like put the barrel down next to the cannon and begin preparing a shot?
So he has loaded a shot, yes.
Where's the barrel now?
It would be sitting next to him, yes.
Is the top off?
He'd probably be in the process of putting the top back on currently.
Okay, I'm gonna float over with my spellbook. Surprise!
All right. He will get a save still. Oh, that is a 1 for his save.
And I rolled 2 off max with 16 points of fire damage.
16 points of fire damage. All right, can you roll me 5d10, please?
Ooh,
As the powder
spicy.
keg explodes.
Boy! Grabbing the first.
Yeah, he's just dead. There's no way he's surviving that.
Thank God. There we go, that's 5. 12, 19, 28 points of fire damage.
28 points of fire damage. Not bad at all.
And with my free interaction with the environment, I'm going to reach down to my side. I'm going to grab the Tome of Misspells, and I'm going to say at it, "Do you have any bright ideas?"
Let me grab up the Tome of Misspells. I was not expecting the tome to come out this session.
Because I know that it can do useful stuff. I'm thinking maybe an Ick-Storm could be funny and potentially buy us some time. But I want to know if the book can maybe do something that I don't anticipate and just be useful. Please. Don't just be funny. Also be useful.
Is it feeling cooperative?
That's the goodest of questions.
It looks to you, well, doesn't really look to you, but it flaps about in your hand a bit, and you hear, you could try hold person, I guess.
What does that do?
There's only one way to find out.
I hate you.
You asked it for its advice, and this is what it's
You
given.
see one of its page tags just kind of flutter at you as if like blowing a raspberry.
I passed the turn.
So yes, your powder keg goes off as a charge inside the hull here, detonating and causing some rather significant damage to the hull.
And hopefully now that cannon's just not going to be used anymore because they can't get to it because of like all the damaged everything. I don't know.
2 of their cannons are now out of commission on that side. Sam. Things are in range.
Sam,
Yes,
fire!
here's a problem. So I have 8 hit points, so I need to heal. So it's either do something or heal. I don't know. And the problem with this is, even if I do heal, I'm still probably gonna go down next turn because things screams internally. Massively screaming internally. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm kind of scared.
Do what Sam would do in this situation. Don't worry about everything else. Just do what Sam would do.
Dive overboard, turn to a dolphin, and swim to safety.
I can't. I have no wild shapes. I wouldn't do that anyway. I am going to look around. What on the other ship? What are those 2 dots? The brown dots?
Those are the
That's-
powder kegs.
That Storm
That,
has yelled at you to blow up. Or rather, fire.
How
Put
far
fire
away
on.
is that?
They would be 60 feet.
Yeah, I can't do anything to that then. Because I've only got Produce Flame, and Produce Flame has a range of 30 feet.
You do have a Mr. Nibbles.
I can't activate Mr. Nibbles without a wild shape.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, technically, last game when you said that I transform, I was like, no, I use Mr. Nibbles. Mr. Nibbles uses a wild shape.
No, you had a rest. A short rest.
It's fine.
Yeah, so I can't. Is there any other semblance of fire around that area where the?
There's
There is
all
fire below deck.
You could probably see it lipping out through the potholes. In the...
Yeah.
Lower
And
deck.
there was just an explosion next to the wall of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is gonna be me doing a DM ask again situational thing. So, how sturdy would you say that the boards are?
On a vessel?
If I was to cast an entangle, like slightly below deck, would it burst through the top and catch onto the powder kegs?
And therefore catch on fire?
Um,
The thought process. I might.
I would
not
say
be
there is
lot
a
of
chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
the entangle could split apart some of the boards. That could allow fire to come up, but whether or not it's enough to ignite the powder kegs is also a very big chance.
Hey, guess what? I'm taking it because that's what I do. That's what Sam would do. He'd do something to better the situation and not just
I love chaos rolls.
themselves.
Alright.
Yeah. So that's
So you're
the
casting
thing.
entangle.
Yeah.
What is the range of the entangle again?
90 feet.
No, the area that it covers.
20 feet. So it's a 20-foot square starting from a point within range.
Oh, 20-foot square. I don't know why I thought it was a circle.
That's like
But whatever.
the deck of the ship.
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw or they're restrained by the entangling plants. All that kind of thing. So if I can... Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's what I'm looking at.
Alright. So that area there. Approximately.
Yeah. But the thing that would do the most annoyance.
Alright.
Oh, 20 foot square. Yeah, I thought it was just 20 feet full stop and not just. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I immediately cast that, and then I'm gonna have to scurry myself somewhere not so out in the open.
Run for cover.
Yeah, I'm running for cover. So
The hull does seem to have changed and warped under whatever that creature's spell was that deformed it. And that does seem to have weakened it enough for your vines to crack through. So you see your vines exploding out from the woodwork and shifting and deforming it as it kind of almost forms from the wood itself as it's formed to take root, splitting and cracking apart. Whilst it does allow for some fire to come up, it is not enough to ignite the barrels. They are sitting there. There is some heat coming up, but it is not directly in contact with the flame.
No, but it's given it a nice opening.
However, it has definitely weakened this sail's mast.
Wait a second. Does it say radius? Square radius, or just a 20-foot square? Because it might not be 40 in total.
That's fine.
20-foot square, starting from a point within range.
Alice, same team.
20-foot square starting from a point within range.
Alice, same team.
It's fine.
Alice,
Don't worry about
Alice,
it.
same
Don't
team.
worry about it.
Okay.
Do not worry about it.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I do get where it's because my brain will be doing the exact same thing. Because overall, you want to like just make sure that things are correct, and you're not. If the DM's allowed it, the DM's allowed it.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
I've hidden. I have no bonus action spells that I can do, so I
It's a lie!
literally was just like that. Unfortunately, I can't also hide.
With an initiative
I've got that
of
level in rogue.
Well, you can hide behind here. No, wait, I lost my thing. Behind
Isn't it
here.
a bonus action to hide if you're a certain level in rogue? I don't
You
have
can
a certain
take
level in rogue.
cover.
yeah, you'll be behind 3/4 cover.
Which
Yeah,
means
yeah,
that they
I've
have
taken
disadvantage.
I've taken cover in that section, like, because it's like, yeah, nah. I realized the last few times that I've been casting, it's like, why am I getting hit so much? Oh, I'm way out in the open.
Yeah, you're just standing there.
It's just stood there.
All right. Bye.
Yep. So there's Pip and the cannon crewman there as well.
Yes. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna shout at Pip and go like, "Take this one," and I'm gonna run after Thog.
Okay.
So that's 30 feet there.
You can get upstairs. We'll say.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. So what about? Because how much movement would it be up the stairs to here?
1 sec.
Bless you. Pineapple. Damn it.
I'm just saying you could get up in the 30 feet to get up to the door.
All right, well then I'm going to dash
Mhm.
then. Because what's the gap between the top deck and this ship here again? It's
Between the vessels either side of you,
yeah.
they're both 50 feet apart.
Damn, there's no way I can make that. No way I can make that, even if I jumped from the top of the deck down. But what I will do is, then I will... What I will do is... Let's start running up the stairs. Oh, God damn it, it's not. There we go. Start running up the stairs. To hopefully be able to jump a bit if they come a bit closer.
You could also instruct Pilvin to move closer.
Yeah, I could. Bilvin! Can you steer us closer?
Which one?
The south! South. That would be the
Port.
south, wouldn't it?
The port side.
Port side.
I can. All right. Things happen on this vessel. The top vessel. As the fire has finally taken enough damage to the front mast, and it cracks, collapsing in on itself. I need to pick an angle.
Hopefully not towards us. Because if it goes towards us, it's coming at me.
Hey, at least you'll be able to get across to the ship.
No,
if you
man,
want to.
it'll be fine, because it'll do it across the 2 stairs, so you can just duck. It'll just
It
be a
goes-
little cubby house.
It goes down. Let's just go to a more earthy, woody color. Like this. bridging the gap between your two ships, narrowly missing, smashing into your own mast. The other one that has been rooted slightly, you can hear it creaking. It is definitely close to going itself, but not quite there. The fires below are still causing a great deal of damage. You hear within the deck, though, I suppose Kovac, you might be able to see it, another charge detonates from inside one of the cannons, blowing it apart. So the fire is definitely playing its toll on this ship. Seeing that there is a way across, two of the crew are going to attempt to start moving their way over.
Oh, the fuck they are.
This is difficult terrain, isn't it? This area here?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, three of them will start making their way over.
God dang, we are so conditioned.
And one cannon will fire from the bottom deck, as only one is capable of firing currently. Does land a hit, however.
Pardon me.
For 30 points of damage.
Oh, boy.
Which is enough to cause enough damage to kill off this crew member down here. As it gets blasted apart from the hull damage.
Obliterated.
Other than that, you can see the crew on board readying their rifles and reloading. However, the ones close to Subtle and Storm draw their cutlasses and advance.
He's cool. He's cool, he's cool, he's cool.
From their position, only one can get to you, Storm. He's blocking off the staircase from the others. But the others advance on Subtle.
No.
Alright, one attack at Storm. AC 18, was it?
Correct.
Ooh, that is a 16, so not enough.
Oh, thank God. I don't actually have that much health.
Why are you over there?
Because, why not? She's risky cat.
Fair.
When has she ever
And-
thought about it before she does it?
3 attacks on Subtle, one of which is a critical, the other one fell off the table. One
Ooh.
critical hit. That's it. For a total of 14 points of damage.
Damn, I really need Sentinel.
And then the captain. Making these 2 attacks. Neither of which... Oh, no, actually, sorry, both of which hitting. For 14 and 13. Ooh, Subtle's not looking too good either himself.
Oh man, I'm so nervous. I mean, if he
But it
dies,
is-
it does solve some of her problems. She doesn't have to go home.
I'm gonna be honest. If there is a casualty from this fight, I really hope it's Subtle.
Oh,
Wow.
rude! That's her own person.
You can't say wow rude when you just said that yourself.
He's the rude one. He's trying to take you away from us.
Well,
He's never said take you away. He just said he's taking her home. Never said that he had to split the party.
Storm doesn't want anyone to go there because she knows what happens to strangers on her island.
Subtle is going to make his attacks at the captain. Ooh, scoring 2 hits of his own. Ooh, for maximum damage.
Maximum
Which does kill the captain of the top. So I'm just going to mark
Oh, very nice.
with a cross for now, just so the ship can still fire and stuff. And then he is going to do a flurry of blows against the others nearby. Scoring another 2 hits,
Go, Subtle. Go,
and-
go, go, Subtle. Go.
taking 2 out. with his quick strikes, with his, for lack of a better way of explaining it, kunai on chain. Mug. What is Mug doing? Mug needs to probably continue healing people.
And also take cover.
He needs to
Yes.
heal himself too.
Yes.
I feel like he'd slap Samuel with a heal. Or heroism, maybe. Depending on how he's feeling, his mood.
I want to make it. I will put it to you because this is using a piece of his inventory. He has a potion of greater healing. Would he use that on himself or Samuel?
Himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did just say Samuel also heal himself, so.
So that is 44 plus 4. Ooh, nice. Uh, 16 points of healing. But that will be gone. And that is a bonus action for him to do for himself.
So he can either cast Dissonant Whispers or Cure Wounds.
He is going to cast, I think, Cure Wounds as his final second level spell.
And then I feel like he'd yeeten himself downstairs.
Or at least go prone so he's got the railing between him and
Sam, what was your health at? How bad were
Me?
you looking?
8.
He's going to cast it, I think, come over to
It's
jump
touch.
over and hide with you, and
Yeah,
give you a nice
slap
on the shoulder.
Samantha looks bad.
give you a slap on the
Very,
shoulder and cast Cure
very
Wounds
bad.
at level 2. Oh, that's not that great. That's oh, it's okay. It's 14. Could have been better. 14 hit points for you, Sam. And that is his turn. Thog. Thog. Thog doesn't have a really good way of getting across there. So he is going to just see that there is borders approaching and spend his turn rushing the deck.
Sorry, how much did I heal for, sorry?
14.
Cool, thank you.
Samuel is going to join the cowering corner.
It's a good corner.
And God, everyone's looking pretty low.
We were lower when we started this with spells and stuff, Ash.
Yeah.
Yep, well, we probably shouldn't have announced our location.
I hate feeling responsible for this because I know I'm responsible for this. But how is I supposed to know that a flag could be seen 5 miles away? We're in the medieval fantasy times.
That's what a flare is for!
It was 10 miles, Zoe.
Yeah.
Also, don't feel bad, Zoe. I encourage you to use it, so it's not just you.
I think Storm
Sam
was
is
the
going
only
to
one who
cast
said
Cure
you
Wounds at
shouldn't.
3rd level
So don't feel bad.
on Samantha. Keep you in the fight. Oh, that's not great at all. Another 14 hit points. Jeez.
To me.
Yep. Your
With a
brother's
14.
taking care of you.
Oh, don't touch me. Get away. He's breathing, Mom. He's breathing my air.
For context, for anyone who doesn't know, they're twins. Identical
Yes.
twins.
We swap places.
No, Samantha's older.
Yeah, barely.
I'm older by however much time it needs for me to be older.
Like 5 minutes.
I never specified a time how
Few
long
minutes.
it was.
I think you've actually changed almost every time you've said it. Once you said a day, once you said 2 hours, so it's like somewhere within that time period.
Hey, they were being born at the time. It was traumatic. Memories may have been scrambled. That's all I'm saying.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm is going to... Can I reach these with a bow? Like, do I have line of sight or not? Because these guys are in
Yes,
the way.
you would, yes. They might be slightly obscured, so it'll have a higher AC, but you can definitely reach it.
Okay. As an attack action, I get 2 attacks, or is that only with melee?
No, 2 attacks.
I'm just double checking. I don't know how to check that yet. I'm gonna take your word for it. Okay. Well, she's dipping the crossbow, lighting it on fire, and... Or can I not do that?
Okay. Go for it. Why not?
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I just realized that's technically a...
Oh, so
No,
it's your bonus
it's
action.
not a cantrip. It's looks like a free action. The elemental attunement. No, it's an action. My apologies. I can't do that. I'd have to do that in 2 different turns.
Okay. Well, you had already dipped some arrows before.
Yeah, but I can't light it on fire.
The boat is on fire. Perhaps there's a conveniently placed ember nearby. You can just put the crossbow next to you and then shoot.
Not where she's standing, unfortunately. She was when I originally placed her near fire, but then she decided to correct herself to further back on the ship.
Alright, so like,
Yeah.
there's where the explosion went off on the top deck, and she's a bit far back.
That's fine. I am going to... Only this one's in my melee range, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna boop boop him. I don't have any weapons
Well, I mean,
out.
you can move after attacking as well, so you can move on to the next one if you need it.
Correct. She's gonna boop boop. She of course doesn't try to kill anyone. That's just who she is. So they're just knockouts. Yes. Okay. The first boop.
So as you were striking it, and feel free to roll as I explain, you finally get a proper look at these guys up close. You can see that they definitely still look to be Kalashtan, but their form seems to have been horribly mutated and twisted, and their skins have kind of darkened and looks very leathery and taut. It looks very unnatural.
Serves them right.
And they do
Love
not
that.
seem to have when you look into his eyes, it doesn't seem to have any emotion behind it. It seems to be almost like a soulless husk.
Oh,
Gross.
so like me. Okay.
You're not.
Bless your heart.
That's a 19 to hit
That's a hit.
for the first attack.
I'll give you a clue. They have 12 armor. They're very easy to
Oh
hit.
boy. Which is 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
We like
okay.
damage. To others, not us.
Did you roll a 1?
Me.
Hmm.
3. I only added 2.
Hmm.
For my unarmed strike. Oh, wait, no. Because of my claws, I added an extra? No, I'm not using my claws, though. Oh, I guess they're
Your
technically...
claw weapons, they're always attached.
But I did say I was using blunt.
Although technically, oh yeah, because you've got those claws. Yeah.
I forgot about the claws. Ah, fuck it. I guess she'll use the claws because they're part of her fist. She was punching. Fuck. All right. I guess she is going for the kill. She was not going for the
Are
kill.
they gnomes?
They're not gnomes.
No.
They're collect-
God damn it!
Still makes me feel uncomfortable.
It doesn't have to be a killing blow.
Well, yeah, she's
It
not
can
gonna
be a disabling blow.
She is just trying to knock them out.
Or
You
disabling.
could always use like the backhand, like go poof, so they're not like going swipe. If that makes sense.
Anyways,
True.
what's
Anyway.
the total damage?
6 then, if I'm using the claws.
No, 6 damage. And that's your first attack.
Yeah, and then
Well, you make 2 attacks.
oh no, I'll try again. Oh, I don't hit with that one.
No,
What do you
no.
8, but I can use my inspiration. No, I'm not gonna use my inspiration on that. I don't think.
Okay. Anything else then?
Yeah, I've already used like all of my key points.
Don't think you've used your elemental points though.
No, I haven't. I could have force pushed him away if I really wanted to. I will use 1 key point to go into defensive stance.
Okay.
So patient defense.
Right.
And I will stay put because if I move, he will boop me. For free!
Tip is moving down to load and fire the bottom one.
Although he does have disadvantage.
Mhm.
Because I patient defensed. I'll take the gamble. She'll move just up to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
To flank on the other side of this dude.
Oh, you are very lucky you took patient defense. Because I rolled a crit on one of the dice.
Oh boy! Oh!
The other one was a 7, so it's a miss.
That would have been spicy.
Alright, Pilvin calls for a fire, and then we'll do as directed and drive him closer so you can hit with your sword.
Hit with my hammer!
So it is another full broadside. So first 4 shots going to the top. All successful hits again.
Yay!
Top ship is taking a beating, and the bottom one, 1 hit and 1 critical hit.
Ooh, spicy.
Ash, I'm
Yes.
sorry to do this, but don't we only have 3 cannons working on the top? Because we lost a crew.
You are right.
Sorry, I hate to
That's
do
alright.
this
No,
to
no,
myself,
you were right.
but
You
yeah,
are
that
right.
one lost its bean. It's who bean.
I'm not even gonna ask.
You know, like human being, but
Yeah, I get.
human being and then
I
who
get.
bean?
I get you. You don't.
I just-
you
I just-
definitely don't need to explain it.
Okay.
All right. Whole lot of d10s. Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
You rolled it.
Yep. I'm not complaining. This is helping you guys. Why would I pick?
I love how the bottom ship looks like nothing has happened on it, and then you go up to the top one, you're like, oh boy, things have happened.
All hell is broken loose.
Yeah. We've focus fired.
Yes, we have. However, I may have a solution.
Oh boy.
So 95 damage to the top ship,
Super duper spicy beans.
and then the bottom ship,
How much damage to the top?
95.
9. Yeah.
Ooh.
Not so good. It's actually not bad because of the critical hit. Which puts it at 94 actually. So yeah, almost the same because of the critical hit. Doing maximum damage first. Alright.
To the bottom ship.
Yep.
Damn,
Which
it's a
is-
shame we can't have a health bar for the ship.
Enough
It's
to
so
kill
satisfying.
off 2 of the crew as some damage is done below, and kill off some of the crew down on the top ship as well. As Hull's damage are going. You don't get a health bar because then you'd know how much more damage you need to do to destroy it, so that's...
I mean, it doesn't have to have numbers. It'd be just really satisfying to see the health bar go down. Don't mind me, it's fine, ignore me. I'm just nervous here. Really nervous.
Alright. The bottom. Captain Bottom,
Oh, jeez.
as we shall call it.
He's such a brat.
They have reloaded their muskets and are ready to fire again. So the ballista will fire. to rake across the deck. Ooh, that is a hit. Thalai, number between 1 and 10, please. Because you are the only person, well, one of the only people who can potentially get hit.
I
Oof.
will say 5.
You're fine. So it's just damage to the hull.
I was gonna say, I almost rather it go for me because I can actually tank some of that.
It's not bad. It's only 16 points of damage.
I could have ignored that. Stone's endurance.
However, there is a whole lot of rifle shots about to happen, so you might need to absorb some damage anyways.
Alright.
Because some of that is definitely coming your way.
Alright, I have an armor class of 20, just so you're
Mhm.
aware.
So 4 shots have successfully hit you, one of which is a critical hit.
Oh boy.
So the critical hit does 20 points of damage.
I will use my Stone's endurance to resist.
Figured you might.
That's my reaction.
Mhm.
I resist 12 of that, so how much damage was that in total again?
20, so it's 8.
Yep.
And then I roll the other ones together. And then 21 points from the rest of the shots in total.
Yep.
And unfortunately, this poor crewmate next to Pilvin also takes a stray shot.
He dead.
Kovac.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're up in the crow's nest.
There is a very good reason that Kovac has been up in the crow's nest, like ducked down. She's been hearing everything that's been happening, but hasn't wanted to see what her actions have wrought because she's fighting a very painful flashback of her acting irresponsibly and people being hurt because of her actions. So she's gonna stand up dramatically and have a combination of like Vietnam flashbacks and like equations and numbers going through her head. Her eyes are darting around. She's looking down. She's seeing that Pilvin is turning the ship to port. She looks at Captain Bottom. Looks down. Looks at Captain Bottom. Holds up the tome of misspells and says, "You better find this funny." And she is going to be casting Mage Armoire on the steering wheel. So, a giant piece of furniture is going to fall from the sky onto the steering mechanism of the ship.
Can you please roll me 4d6 damage?
Which ship is this? The north or south ship?
South ship.
I was gonna say, so we haven't done much to the south. We need to do something drastic, and this is definitely drastic.
I'm dropping a piece of furniture.
It's ornate too, so it's like gold inlaid and everything.
Yeah,
so it's heavy, yeah.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right. There is a sickening crack as you see the wheel just smash to pieces as the armoire just crushes in and crunches onto the deck. Yeah, you've disabled the wheel for that ship.
That would definitely do that.
I'm going to yell. I'm going to look down at Pilvin and make sure that he's seen that. Because he's like steering in that direction,
Yeah.
so I'm making sure that he's seen that. Because he can act appropriately and see that, oh, they can't steer anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to pull free from my belt a bag that kind of bounces slightly as you shake it, and I'm going to throw the bag of beans at the Sams.
Okay. The bag of magic beans.
Yes.
And no one really knows exactly what they do.
My God, this is a recipe for chaos. Love it.
And just yell, help!
Okay.
You gave me all the weird stuff, Ash.
You
Give us weird
confiscated
stuff,
my
we're
weird
gonna
stuff.
do the weird.
Now, I will specify for the beans. You would remember. You were told to plant the.
Yes, and so the best course of action is to give them to a pair of druids.
Fair. Okay.
Just the thoughts would just be like, would just be like, eat these.
To be fair, I discovered that Storm can create an element. Does Earth count as an element? I can only create 1 pound, but...
Ash?
Yes, you can.
So I can just make a pound of dirt. Just
So,
poof.
Ash, is there a deck below the cannon deck for the interceptor ships?
No.
Okay, I am going to float the spell book up through what I imagine are now several holes created in the interconnected routes and move up to, I don't know, here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I
Where?
can't breathe fire. No, to over here. Of course, I can't breathe fire because I used an extra for Mage Arm Arm, but it's positioned now. Pass the turn.
Okay. Sam, you see a bag falling down. You hear Kovac's voice yelling out, "Catch!"
What?
Smack.
We'll play, huh? And then try to catch, obviously.
Yeah. Alright, you have a bag of
see.
beans?
I have the bag of beans. How many beans are left inside of it?
You've never used one, so 7.
Oh.
We have no idea what they do, but they are all different colors.
I'm
And they
just worried
do
if
have magical properties to them.
Yeah.
We will have discussed that they require some kind of planting.
Yeah, that much you would know from when
yeah.
we discovered them.
But that's all I know. I've no idea what these things do, but they tore a hole in reality. They must be useful.
So,
It's true.
Ash.
So yes, the first one you ever used... Oh, sorry, you did plant one, which was how you got down, yes.
That yes.
It's what,
The
it's
original
what
one.
started the whole thing, yes.
I don't quite know what it's going to do. Any of them, do I? I'm
No,
just
you
like...
have no idea whatsoever.
With the amount of times that we've slept in that little hole that Sam was using, would I don't know, have random bits of dirt in my pockets maybe? Like I can scrape a bit together to maybe cover a bean?
And then I don't know, cast.
Yes.
Because I don't think we've ever really walked. So it's like,
Kovac filled an entire bag with dirt. I feel like at some point you might have put dirt in your pockets.
probably pocket bacon, pocket dirt, pocket sand. I was just like, I don't quite know how it's supposed to work other than, okay, put a bean in, wrap it with the dirt. I hate bodily fluids, sorry, and then like spit in it. So the thought makes me cringe at. And then aim it. I don't know how it's supposed to work.
So good.
The best thing about this is even I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, take this, fuckers! I'm gonna Kamehameha a bean.
I am so glad I moved out of the way now.
So you're tossing this over to the other ship, basically in the dirt.
I'm doing something. Have you seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged by any chance? Ever in your life? There's a section where they're just like throwing the bean. Going,
Senzu bean!
Yeah, I'm just doing that.
Oh.
If I get a vine cracking,
Yeet.
I'll be happy. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of panic and there's been a lot of blood loss happening, so we're here for the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll for which bean it is, or do you?
I've
you
just
don't know
rolled.
already? Oh.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just
Thank you.
trying
Is
to
this
work
gonna
out.
be of all of the ones to
Ash,
get? Of
what
course, we
happened?
get this one.
I'm trying to work out how to explain what happens here.
Does it help or hinder? No. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
You see the pile of dirt with Bean inside, a small little blob, basically like a snowball of sorts, but mud, splatter onto the deck and roll for a moment, and then tip down through the hole into the lower deck. And at first you think, "Oh, that was anticlimactic. Nothing happened." Then you see the waves below the ship starting to rise up either side of it. The ship itself starts to raise slightly, and then you hear a deafening crack. Storm, can I get you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, as the ship
Sure.
is split in half, as what seems to be the top of a pyramid comes crashing up from underneath the ship.
What? I got the
Um,
pyramid one.
It's a dex saving throw, you said?
Yes. As the back of the ship is just tossed into the air sideways as the pyramid suddenly erupts from the ground, from the ocean below.
I wasn't
Because you are
expecting
still
a pyramid.
in you are still in shallow
Any
waters.
of us are expecting a pyramid.
I was not
the other
expecting a
one.
pyramid.
I
Why
should have
does
thrown
it
out
make
the
it a
other one. I'm
pyramid?
so sorry.
I don't know.
Why?
Of all the things we've done to the other pyramid, I should have specified I threw out the other one. I just kind of moved and went Sensu, forgetting there was two ships. I've been starting to watch, listen to Dungeons and Daddies, and I got to the part they use the beans, so I know what the beans do, and I'm just like, oh,
A pyramid?
A pyramid. A 60-foot pyramid.
Ash,
Okay.
I do not save.
Oh, you do not save. Okay.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I didn't roll a 1. I could maybe use my inspiration, maybe, to save my butt.
It
what did you get?
depends.
What's the inspiration that I get? Is it a 1d8?
D8. Yeah.
What is your current roll? If you don't mind
8.
letting us know.
8.
Okay.
I could...
Is there even a chance that Alice could finish the save, Ash, with using the inspiration?
He's not technically
that's
allowed to
something-
tell me that.
I cannot say anything.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one thing I will say is...
It's fine. It's fine. No,
No,
I
I will
fail.
not say anything.
Nope, I fail. It's fine.
You fail.
You could still try and use it and see.
Nope, I fail. It's all good.
Okay. Because you've got the inspiration, you need to use it for something.
I will.
You do still have a decent amount of health. So
Yay.
you're okay. You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're almost on full health. So you're okay.
What about subtle?
You're on 40 out of
Sweet.
54.
Oh yeah, subtle.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm rolling
Oh.
subtle next as well. So you failed.
I have to be.
I have tears just
You
imagining
take
this.
33
right
points
now.
of damage as the hull around you just splinters into pieces and you are thrown bodily into the water.
All spicy. Do those explosions go off, these boys?
Everything is exploding on the inside. Yes, the whole hull is cracking to pieces.
I
Subtle
don't.
does
I don't
make
hit
you
the
save
water.
it.
I go flying into the air because that's how velocity and direction work when you're levitating.
Is that a concentration?
It is. I lose concentration. Never mind.
Well,
Hang on.
we don't know.
33. I'd have to roll a 15. 16.
17.
Definitely not a 17.
No, 16 was right. Yeah. So yes,
I go
you
splat.
levitate for a moment and then come plummeting down into the water. Subtle did save, so he's only taking half damage. which puts him on 3 hit points.
Rip said I was catapulted.
Catapulted. And he comes landing, sprawling into the ocean next to you.
Who
Is
does
he
subtle?
sprawled as in not moving, sprawled, or?
No, he's on 3 hit points.
Who is?
He is alive. Subtle.
Ah.
But
I
this vessel is thoroughly destroyed.
Did I use my reaction this round or last round? I think it was last round. I don't remember. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It was last round. All good.
So the whole there's people boarding us. There's a mast on our ship. That's done, right?
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually roll some damage for the ship because of the mast exploding into
I
it.
feel like these guys need to make a dex saving throw as well. To see if they fall
mean-
off into the water.
So if a pyramid grows up and the mast is there, therefore
Kind of.
the mast goes.
It still scrapes along the front of the ship a bit. It's only 12 points of damage, so it's not bad. But it's 12 points of damage. Yes, these guys are in the water. Some of the only few that actually survived, as with the 2 from the ballista crew. The rest, however, are dead. Still only counts as 1. Gonna remove your spell book for a second so I can just delete all of that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And your spellbook is left floating at the very
Yeah.
pinnacle of a pyramid that is newly formed.
I'm gonna draw a pyramid. Don't mind me.
Good job, Sam.
I was not expecting the pyramid.
I don't think any of
Why?
us were.
Why would
Ash.
it make a pyramid? It's what I want to know.
Because it's one of the things that it can do.
The magic bag of beans does a lot.
It's a 91 to 99. I
stuff.
rolled a 97.
Just a fucking
Here's the
pyramid
thing,
now
so
living-
fuck-
Fucking pyramid.
now
There's some
pyramid-
amazing things.
Sam only knows pyramids. Now it's like,
Yeah.
bean number 2! Pyramid!
Pyramid.
It's a lie. They
Uh,
have driven you closer so you can hit them with your sword.
Yes. Did the
It's-
armoire crash into the steering mechanism?
Yes, it did. So the steering mechanism on the southern vessel is disabled.
The one that appeared from the summoning circle, what's he doing? What's he been doing at the time?
So far, not much. He almost seems to be waiting for you.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, be rude to stand someone up on a date.
Wow.
As a bonus action, I will activate the last of my Giant's Might.
Your lucky storm doesn't have you in range.
And I am going to move back a bit and then do a running jump to, like, pretty much. And if I have enough movement, am I able to, as I jump, because I'm jumping a higher part of the ship, bring my hammer down to strike at the...
I will give you advantage on your attack.
Yay! That is a blah blah blah. Oh, it would help if I actually. Why is my? See? There we go. That is 24 to hit.
Okay. That's a hit. But as you, in the air, leaping down towards him, he turns to you, raising his sword up. You see the rope rigging on the deck suddenly spring to life and come rushing up towards you. You just narrowly avoid it
Whew.
as it comes almost up to intercept you. His reaction was not successful. You see there's a moment of surprise in his eyes as you swiftly, somehow, your big form manages to maneuver in the air around the ropes, and he quickly changes from the sword pointing towards you to getting ready to block. It is not fast enough and your hammer lands home.
Alright, so that is D8 plus a D6, because it's giant might. Okay, that's not bad. That's 6. 10. No. What am I doing? 12 bludgeoning damage for the first strike.
Mhm.
And as I land, then I'll bring the hammer back up to strike my second attack.
Okay, go for it.
That is only a 15.
15. That is still enough, actually, to hit him. Yep,
Yay.
he's not in heavy armor of any kind.
Yay! That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage for that
7
second strike.
points of blow. No worries.
Ow,
Now that you're...
I am enlarged, by the way. I don't know if that's been...
yes, I will enlarge you. Broop, broop, broop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Now that you're up close to him and get a better look at him, he looks similar to the Inquisitor in her natural form. He has the same charred skin that seems to have burning runes on it, though most of it is covered with what looks to be a tattered, burnt captain's cloak of sorts that kind of hangs loosely around his waist, not belted at all. He has colourful striped pants, baggy pants on, and he, like her, has a similar fully masked face, so you cannot see what his face looks like. You just see the burning eyes within it. Now that you're up close to him, I will get you to make me a charisma saving throw against fear.
Charisma.
You're
Oh,
great at that
boy.
one.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one that chose to jump up close to these beady
What the
bubs.
fuck was I going to do? else did I do?
Throw things at them? Like,
I have
you know?
nothing ranged. And also, I'm not wasting the ship's entire gunpowder store.
You just get them more.
So I rolled a 14 for a total of 12.
Okay. You do feel fear shake you. It's not enough to make you run, but it definitely makes things. You second guess your abilities against him.
All right.
Despite the
Am
fact
I-
that you are towering over him, he just seems more powerful. Than
Alright. Am I frightened?
you. No, there's not a
Okay.
frightening effect.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's my...
You will have disadvantage on attacks against.
Oh boy.
Subtle swims on over to Storm, putting an arm around her and looking at you. Are you okay?
She's just like, I'm fine. What do you want?
Just making sure you're alive.
Do I look dead yet? No, we need to get back in the fight.
Agreed. And starts swimming towards the boat. Mug. Mug.
What can Mug do at this point?
He can cast Cure Wounds. That's about it at the moment.
That sounds like a very useful thing to do, especially because people are hurt.
He is going to cast Cure Wounds on, actually on himself. I think he's still quite low himself. He has one spell left after that, for 7 points of health. Yeah, he's okay now. He's looking alright.
That's good.
Thog, it was charging all the way over to the mast, and it just slipped into the water, and the three have fallen in, and he's just kind of just... I wanted to kill him! Turns to look at the other vessel, goes, sweet! And runs and jumps across.
Not surprised.
Yes, come join me, Thog.
And he will make an attack, 2 attacks against the one in front of him.
I love Thug. He is my favorite.
Oh, so when Thog jumps onto a opposing ship, it's fine.
You know better. She expects more of you.
Thog does not. Thog cuts the guy down immediately, and then looks around for more. Samuel. He is out of spells.
Oh,
Pretty
damn.
much.
Cantrips are still a thing.
No, he has a 3rd level. Ooh.
Yeah, Call lightning. Just do that.
He doesn't
That's
have it
3rd level.
prepared.
I don't know.
I think he's just gonna have to heal. He doesn't have anything really useful, at prepared for spell wise. All right. Yeah, he's gonna cast it at 3rd level. Cure wounds. How are you looking, Sam?
I'm actually fairly decent. I'm like, I'm 10 away from max.
Oh yeah, then he won't bother with you. He will cast it on Mug because Mug is
Spicy.
still looking fairly.
Spicy.
No, he's okay now. It's
Spicy.
not great. 18 hit points, not bad. Now he's looking good. Almost back on full. Storm.
Yes. I have
You're in
a
the water.
question.
Yes. I have an answer.
If I
Hopefully.
were to light a firework
Mm-hmm.
with the rope tied around it, could I use it to propel me closer to the ship faster?
No, it does not have anywhere near enough
Damn.
strength to counter your mass. With a sufficient, and I mean a probably your entire supply of them, maybe. Assuming they don't get wet and go out anyways.
This is highly inconvenient. Your swim speed is half your walk speed, isn't it?
Hmm.
So I can move 20 rounded down. So I can move 20 feet. Oh, that's nasty.
No, that's the slowest Storm's ever had to walk.
I can still get to the ship though. Yeah, she'll do that. What she'll do is move to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And then command the rope as a bonus action. To knot itself as it makes its way up.
Mm-hmm.
Which it can
And
do.
tie itself on. Yep.
And tie itself on. It only moves 10 feet per round, though.
Okay.
So
Are you going to start climbing the side of the ship at all?
I can't. I'll hold on to the ship.
Okay.
Actually, I decided something else. Because if we let this go on too long, we'll end up falling behind the boats. So I'll actually tell the rope to tie around subtle
Mm-hmm.
as I get to the boat and hold on to the boat to make sure we don't get left behind.
Okay. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
What for?
Because you were trying to hold on. Say it could be Strength, Athletics. You are trying to hold on in the wake of the water.
Ironically, Constitution is better. 18 for athletics.
No worries. You're holding on for the moment.
If I'm using the rope to assist me, I do technically get advantage.
You're not using the rope to assist you for holding on, though. Holding on to subtle, maybe.
Yeah,
Right,
I think I'd tie the rope to me and him rather than him and the boat.
Pilvin, seeing that the other ship is disabled, looks for a
With the
potential...
pyramid.
And a pyramid on the other side, looks for a potential maneuver, hopefully to go around. As he looks forward, though, he goes, "Where the blast did that come from? Storm! All hands, hold on!" And Kovac, if you look over, seeing as you are up in the mast as he calls out, you see that there is a wall of razor winds in front of you, as far as you can see either side. You don't know where the hell this came out of, because before it was clear sailing, and this just seems to have appeared from nowhere. From a quick judgment, you assume that there is not enough time to maneuver out of the way. You are gaining on it very quickly.
Well, the other ship can't either.
The other ship cannot turn at all. Pilvin does turn to maneuver to try and turn away, veering off to the right towards the other ship that had been destroyed. Which does start pulling away from Thalai and Thog.
Not these two again! Come on!
Alright.
God.
Thalai, the creature in front of you hears the call out as well, looks over to the storm, looks back at you and goes, you can't understand what it says, but it says something.
And a howdy do to you too.
Basically, yes. It steps backwards through a gateway that opens behind it, and it disappears. I will let you make an attack of opportunity as it does this, though.
Yes, Do I attack of opportunity, or do I try and grab him to stop him from fleeing?
The reaction is only an attack of opportunity.
Okay, no, all good then. Disadvantage, because I have that fear effect thing.
If you had Sentinel, you could use it in this moment.
Yeah, well, I don't. That is only an 11.
Not enough to hit him, unfortunately. So yes, he seems to disappear through a gateway.
Was not expecting.
Vanishing. As he disappears, the rest of the crew there kind of slumps for a moment, as if no longer having direction. The ship hits the storm. And I will get you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
And I'll do one for Thog as well. Oh shit, Thog got a bloody natural 20. He's just like, oh, fuck it, backflip.
Good boy, good boy.
Oh, okay, 19.
Yep, that's enough. Alright, you see the ship almost being torn to pieces as it hits the wall of wind. The waves rising up in front of it, smashing into its hull. It is being destroyed as it enters. You see this and go, yeah, nah, and dive overboard into the waters. The only safe haven. Hopefully. Thog does the same. As the ship starts to get torn to pieces. Change the music. A lot of things happen at once. Kovac, you only get a few moments to really process this from your vantage point, seeing everyone below you. Despite the fact that Pilvin has managed to bring the ship almost perpendicular to the storm, that it's not enough. The front of the ship does manage to skirt into the storm, and it gets cracked to pieces as it hits it. Toppled sideways. I'll get you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you are almost, maybe, possibly, hurled from the crow's nest.
I have spider climb.
Mm-hmm. You are being suddenly jerked sideways, so there is a chance you still may fall.
But spider climb! Okay, sure.
It's to see if you grab hold, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do it for the other person in the crow's nest.
13.
Okay. You tumble over the side and grab hold in time. You grab hold enough time to look over and see the other crew member hurl past you. They were not fast enough to respond. You hear a splash below, so you believe they hit the water.
Okay.
The ship itself get smashed about in the waves, and everything goes dark and black. Storm, you're holding on for dear life. I'll get you to make me another strength check, please.
Athletics?
Mhm.
Not so
And
good,
Sam?
this one.
I'll get you to make me a dexterity saving throw as the ship is swayed back and forth and smashed to pieces.
I don't keep my grip. I was 6.
Alright.
We smashed to pieces!
It is being torn apart by the storm.
I rolled 6 as well overall.
Okay. You also get hurled overboard. I'll do one for Mug as well, and Samuel. Mug stays on board. Samuel does not. He gets hurled overboard as well. It's the small frames. As you hit the waters, you can feel the turbulent currents smashing into you. For those who manage to stay aboard, you can feel the winds tearing at you. You hold on for as long as you can, but eventually you feel your strength give way. You were pulled off the vessel and plummeted into the water below. Sometime later, you're not sure how long, you awaken aboard on a beach. You are drenched, but otherwise seem to be in one piece. You have taken some battering from this waves. Everyone takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I have a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Was this a familiar storm?
Very familiar.
I just want to get home.
When you said the storm came out of nowhere, I was like, no, he didn't. He didn't.
You made a prayer to your god, and I rolled a d20. And I rolled a natural 20 when you made that prayer.
I
So
didn't
it
expect
came to your aid. Not quite the way you expected.
Oh.
So you have awoken on a familiar shore, Storm. But to everyone else, you have awoken on an unfamiliar beach. The trees look tropical in nature, but nothing you've ever seen before.
Shit.
When you look around, Kovac, you see Mug nearby. Cannot see anyone else. Storm, you are tied to Subtle, so unfortunately you are stuck with him. But you also see Thalai on the beach nearby.
She recognized, she's like the sands, like the color of the sands, the lap of the water, the trees. She immediately bolts upright, stands up and goes, "Oh no! What is everybody?" And just like panic mode, immediate panic mode.
Sam, you wake up next to Samuel.
It's like looking in the mirror.
But none of you see Thog nearby. You're not sure where he is. And that's where we're in tonight's session.
Oh, you rude little monkey man! Don't like it.
I don't like that you brought the island to me.
You brought the island to you. I rolled to see what would happen. I'm like, 1 to 19, nothing happens. You weren't successful. Rolled a natural 20. I'm like, wow, something's about to happen.
We're never going home. We're never leaving the island. We're all gonna. Oh no, you're home. Oh, you have to leave. Cecil has finished his mission.
Storm does not want to go home.
You can never leave.
I
Subtle's done his job. Brought you back.
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
did his job.
Subtle's just as surprised as you are. Storm. He was not expecting this.
No, she's panicked, not surprised. Somehow she's like, of course this fucking happens. She's more concerned. She doesn't want her friends to be in trouble. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that Thalai is here too.
Why?
She didn't want to come home for a reason. Let's just say that. You've heard a few stories from her. You know that her island is hostile to outsiders.
They'll be fine. What's the worst they'll do?
We're all outsiders.
Considering you guys are the only family she has, She's very, very, very scared for your lives right now.
So, thank you for
Oh,
joining
your
us,
fault.
everyone. We'll be back next week.
Ash,
Hmm.
I have a question.
That was
Yes.
spicy.
Please don't take this as a something that's not what it is.
Is it a question or a statement?
It's a question.
Okay.
You said something would happen once we rescued Samuel.
Oh, I'm getting there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, gee, oh god.
So
It's so long.
it has been so long. I did say that once you rescued Samuel and managed to escape, that you would level up. This was not how I expected this to turn out. But yes, you have leveled up.
Yay!
Ah.
Oh, now the
Why not put
dilemma
all
of
my
what
dust
do I take? What do I take? Maybe I'll dip into monk.
Rude.
All right.
You've already
I'm
got
not
2
doing a
classes,
I'm
man.
not doing a triple class.
We will raid and then we'll have a discussion about this after. After the raid.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone
Oh,
for joining us.
God.
We'll be back next week. But in between that, Tuesday, we have our Stars Without Number campaign, which unfortunately we had to miss last week because I had to, have a birthday.
Birthday.
I was also
Um,
dead fucking exhausted from work, so that's also partially on me.
But our lovely Zoe, who I believe is down the very bottom,
Yes.
is our dungeon master for that, and things have gotten out of hand and
Yes.
escalated a lot. And
Where-
I'm very concerned about what's going to happen.
Where could you possibly go from here? I don't know.
Scared.
Worth it.
Yeah.
You,
I don't know. And I'm in control. I'm the captain.
you did an airship slice of an entire armada.
Yeah. I don't think I can top that.
Probably not. But that's
Proud
okay.
of myself. Lockie's proud of himself.
I'm also proud, but still, there's still a big bad evil guy out there somewhere. You assume who is pissed, to be sure,
To be sure.
and will probably want some comeuppance. So we'll see what form that takes, if any. On
But for
Tuesday.
now, we will say adios till next time. And we
Also-
will raid someone.
Also, can I just say monk, easiest level up? Oh, look, I'm level 7. That's it.
I have to work out.
But don't forget to roll for your hit points.
No, the hit points are automatic.
Yeah, but you can choose to roll or take the average, so.
Oh, I've just been doing the average, I believe.
No, we told you that was one of the rules for our campaign was we will... That's why I was going to say we'll do this after this.
Oh, you're
Raid.
right. You're right, I haven't done it.
So, we'll raid, please, first, before you bother with your
Yeah,
level up.
okay.
Fellas.
Yeah. Oh, good. I forgot all about. Okay.
Participation awards playing.
Oh.
How long have they been going for? They're on 2 hours, so we should be able to raid them.
Yeah. It's been a while since we raided them. Let's give some love onto another fellow RPG streamer crew.
But yes, thank you for joining us. We do play this every Sunday night, and every Tuesday night is our Stars Without Number campaign.
Yep.
So we hope to see you again next week, where they find out exactly what Storm's Island is all about.
Shit.
The players know basically nothing about this.
Yep. Cool.
Alright,
I am.
Let's raid.
We gonna raid now.
Raid.
We'll catch you all in the next stream. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you amazingly for the raid from Hero Zone, aka Maddie Moggs. That's who it used to be previously. I don't know if you guys are familiar. They're amazing, awesome, cool. If you haven't followed them, give them a follow. Otherwise, catch you next stream. Tag along for the raid, and until then, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.